Hey guys, it's Grand Admiral Thrawn, and today I'm back with another Missing Black Series video. I haven't actually done one of these in a while. Yet today I'm doing it on Kenobi, a show that was very hard to come up with 10 figures because, like The Mandalorian, Kenobi was one of the things where Black Series is just pushing out as many characters as possible from the show, when they could be doing Rebels or Clone Wars. I have videos on that you could probably check out. But anyway, into this video. Number 10, I have the old clone. Hang on, I'm going to adjust this real quick. The old clone who's begging for food. This was actually a pretty cool thing that Timor Morrison was able to, like, they had him show up to play the clone. And it was a pretty cool moment of, like, how once they had no more jobs, like, the clones had nothing to do. They had no money or anything. In Rebels, Rex, Wolf, and Gregor got lucky. Like, they had that clone tank, but, like, this guy, he's homeless. He doesn't have anything other than his armor. And he's begging for credits. I just think this would make for a cool figure in that you can still put the helmet on, and it would just be like some very dirty armored clone. Number 9, I have a plain white Stormtrooper. They're in this, and you can never have too many Stormtroopers for your action figure collection. It could literally be the exact same one as another figure, but with a Kenobi box, and I wouldn't care. Heck, they could even do it for Andor. I don't care. Just like more Stormtroopers, never a problem. Number 8, I have Nari. Oops. Nari. He is barely in the show. He kind of dies like very soon after he's introduced, but he's to show like why Obi-Wan, like, what's happened to you, Obi-Wan? And he does a good job at that, but the thing that would make Nari unique is that they've never shown what color his lightsaber was. So he could have maybe a green one or a blue one. I'm holding out for green because apart from Luke and Ezra, there's like nobody with a green anymore in Star Wars. So yeah. And he could be like some anonymous Jedi that you can have. Number 7, I have Owen Lars. We never got an Uncle Owen Black Series. At least I don't think. We might have gotten one for A New Hope, but we never got this version of Owen Lars, and I think he was actually better in Kenobi than anything else he was ever in, and like how it shows he actually cared about Luke and was harsh on him because he wanted to protect Luke. I don't really know what Owen's accessory could be apart from like a rifle or something, like when they were defending Luke from Reva. Number 6, I have a Force Ghost QuiGon. We have Force Ghost Obi-Wan, and we have Force Ghost Yoda. And Force Ghost QuiGon was a very cool thing to see, so I think it deserves its own Black Series. Because they've already... Plus, I mean, if they're doing a Qui-Gon, like a new one, which I don't think they are, but if they did, it wouldn't be too hard to make this version. They'd just need to make him like how they have the Obi-Wan and the Yoda figures. Okay, number 5 is technically 2 characters, but that's only because I don't think one of them would be enough for their own figure, although Black Series would probably make it that they are. A Bale and young Leia 2-pack. Now, we never got a Bale action figure, and Bale's a character who shows up in everything. He's in Kenobi, he's in the prequels, he's in Rogue One, he's in Bad Batch, he's in Rebels, he's in all kinds of stuff. And he never got a Black Series, so I think this would be a good spot for him to get his figure. And then young Leia was amazing in Kenobi, so rather than her get her own figure and it costs the exact same amount as like a normal figure should, and then they just throw in some random accessories plus Lola, I think it'd be best to make a 2-pack of her and Bale. Number 4, I have Master Sinube. Yeah, he doesn't do anything in Kenobi. He's honestly just a background prop, and I like him in Clone Wars, and I needed a 10th character for this video, so I threw him in here, because I forgot to put him in my Clone Wars video. So, honestly, I don't care if it's even a Clone Wars thing. I just needed a 10th character, and I think Master Sinube was really good in his episodes of Clone Wars. Number 3, I have Hajo. This is a character I'm very surprised didn't get an action figure because, well, Kumail Nanjiani was a very good character in this, but he's barely in it. And by very good character, I mean he was funny. Because he's impersonating a Jedi, so he's this fake Jedi, and that was just very funny. And I think it would work well into an action figure. Because there's already, like, Disney's already made Kingo action figures, so they could just, like, it wouldn't be too much difficult. It wouldn't be that much harder to make a Hajo action figure. And Hajo was a really good character in that. Number 2, I have Tawa. Now, Tawa already has an action figure, but it's her in her Imperial outfit, and it doesn't really look like her. It looks like just some lady in an Imperial officer outfit. So I want her in the red outfit she's wearing during that battle in Episode 5, because then it would at least make her a distinct character from Random Imperial Officer Lady, which is what she was. And this figure would come with her blaster and probably a thermal detonator, even though that would be... It's from a kind of sad scene. Number 1, this might be a shocker to some people, but it's also a very obvious one. A battle-damaged Vader figure. How has this not been made into a Black Series? Darth Vader's, we get him like once every show practically, but we can't get a single Vader that has a damaged mask. This was such a cool scene, and it's even a very cool scene in Rebels too, which I think Rebels might have done it. Like, Rebels did it first, yes, but in Rebels, the only difference would be that Vader's mask was cracked on the opposite side. So then it would be like a completely different thing. But who cares, okay? If you're collecting figures, like, unless you're very picky, it doesn't really matter. Why don't we have a battle-damaged Vader? We get so many damn Vaders each year, but we can't get a single one with a damaged mask. Seriously. Anyway, now that the poll has enough votes on it, I will be making that Revenge of the Sith Missing Black Series video. Anyway, this was Grand Admiral Thrawn, and this was my video of Top 10 Missing Kenobi Black Series. If you have any other ideas, leave them in the comments. This is Grand Admiral Thrawn signing off.